What's up, everybody? Anime World here today. It's been a while. 7 months. So many times I could have recorded. It's not that I stopped myself. I don't know why. It's like this feeling I get when I just lose motivation when something happens. I don't get it. But now that I'm doing this video now, I won't be feeling sad whenever I have the chance to do a video, but I just can't. So yeah, here I am making part 3 of What If Naruto Was Wise. I should have done this later in the day. Well, in the last part where we last left off, Naruto and the Sasuke retrieval team were gonna go get back Sasuke, just like in the original. And when Naruto sent out his clones and Sasuke killed one of those clones, Naruto was alerted. We all know that. So he went off by himself by using the 9 Tails of chakra. And was able to finally catch up to Sasuke, but he did let Sasuke and Itachi have their battle until they were done. Because he knew what this meant to Sasuke, and he'll never be able to truly bring back Sasuke if he interrupts the fight. So once the fight was done and he picked up Sasuke, he also brought Itachi with him to the Leaf Village. So Sasuke was finally returned to Leaf Village, but that's when Naruto gets the news that Jiraiya was dead, killed by an Akatsuki member. So Naruto blames himself because he could have went with Jiraiya instead of going after Sasuke, since he knew Sasuke would have came back. So he was more angry at himself, kind of. No, not kind of. He was angry at himself. So he wanted to get revenge on Pain by training up the 9 Tails of Chakra in solitude, since he'll never be able to train a beast inside of a village that just fears it. So Naruto storms the village and finds a cave, where there he can be able to train the 9 Tails of Chakra. So he's already proficient at using 3 tails, and so he tries his goal to reach all the way up to 9 tails, but he only able to reach up to 6 tails. 7 tails is only when he's being pushed, he can't handle it. And the 8 tails is just a self-destruct. Like, any costs, you cannot win, absolutely cannot win. And so, yeah, when Naruto finally got all the forms that he can get, he returns back to the village, because he doesn't know when Pain might come. Pain might arrive. Or just if anything bad will happen to the village, and he's been gone for a while without actually explaining. So, yeah, he returns back to the village, and then he sees that being attacked, so he enters his 9 Tails form, and destroys one of the Pains and fights the Pains, blah blah blah. And yeah, that's when 3 Pains are remaining. And yeah, this is where we start off. Okay, so once Naruto, he charges forward to one of the Pains, and I realized I didn't know what the other Pain was, and it was actually another summoning Pain. So Naruto goes after that one again, and he tries to use 2 double Rasengans to destroy her, but she jumps up in the air, so he uses one of his tails to knock her down on the ground, and then absolutely just cuts her in half. So the Pain that can absorb chakra, that guy, yeah, he grabs onto Naruto and absorbs all the Nine Tails chakra out of him. So Naruto is in his base form now. And so Naruto, that's when that Naruto dissipates, because it was actually a shadow clone the whole time. And then Naruto comes out of the ground using an old technique, because Naruto wants to use every single technique he can use against Pain. Wait, does he? Yeah, I think he knows his name is Pain by then. Then, once he punches the... Damn, I should have searched this up, but I don't know their names. Once he destroys the Pain that can absorb stuff, he kicks him back with his tail, and then uses Rasen Shuriken again, and then destroys that Pain in his three tails form. And then since all his tails were taken out, and he's finally at his last Pain, he goes back to 5 tails again, and then rushes at Pain, and then he's just pushing him back, and Pain is just being flung back everywhere. He's doing everything he can until he has to use his almighty push. And then he pushes Naruto back, which sends him flying. So Naruto uses the 6 tails form, so he could reduce the impact. And it did reduce the impact. So Naruto uses his Can Naruto use his tail beast bomb when he's in control? I'm just gonna guess he can, since it's not actually his form. He's still being controlled by the Nine Tails. Just Nine Tails is being more considerate with sharing his chakra. So yeah, let's just say he throws. No. He doesn't throw tail beast bomb. I don't know how he would know about that. So just forget it. Okay, you know what? He just rushes back at Pain, so Pain uses Almighty Pull, since he wants to come at him, since he wants to run at him so much. So, well, once Naruto gets pulled to him, Pain uses no, he doesn't use anything. He just does a full-on punch to the face, and then they're just brawling at this point. And then Naruto uses the summoning jutsu, so he could just destroy Pain from there. He needs all the help he can get, and in a way to honor his sensei, master again. Damn. So yeah, once Gamabunta asks why he's there, Naruto quickly shows him everything, and then Gamabunta immediately understands that this guy is the enemy. So he fights Pain, and Pain is just dodging everywhere. He doesn't want to get stomped until his timer is up. So he uses Almighty Push and pushes Gamabunta away. And that would make Gamabunta just disappear away, going back to his home. So Naruto goes 7 tails, and I don't know what 7 tails would look like, so I'm just gonna say it looks like a giant form of 6 tails. So the whole village is just seeing this, and they are kind of afraid of this. No, they are afraid of this. Look, after the PTSD they got from the first Nine Tails attack, they could be worried that he's not in control. So So Naruto is just trying to catch Pain until he throws him off of the village, out of the village. And then Pain is just running away at this point because he doesn't want to get destroyed. This is his last Pain. If Naruto finds him, it's done. So once Pain's time limit is up, he uses his meteor technique and traps Naruto in it. But Naruto's too big for it, and it was too small. Naruto doesn't have enough chakra for it. So No matter what, he couldn't have sealed Naruto. So Naruto uses his fire, I guess. His fire, and was able to make meteors fall from the sky. So, Pain is just trying to dodge these meteor attacks, and that's when Nagato is just fearing that he might not have enough chakra to keep Pain stable. Until Naruto he's struggling to get off the I think it's called Chubaku Tensei. I'm gonna call it that. He's struggling to get off the Chubaku Tensei. So he goes in his mindscape and talks to Nine Tails and asks the Nine Tails with his red eyes that he wants to unlock the seal. Oh yeah, wait. Before that, while he was in Chubaku Tensei, he went 8 Tails. Forgot to say that. He went 8 Tails. Then he did the fire. Makes more sense. Since I don't want him going 8 Tails for 2 seconds. Okay. Now, he's in his mindscape, asks to remove the seal, and the Nine Tails is surprised at this and says that, I know you want to get the revenge, but I think this is going a little too far. Even though I want you to remove the seal, this isn't you, Naruto. And Naruto says, you've always wanted to be free. That you tried to control my own body without asking. This is your only chance. Don't miss it. I'm sure you don't want to miss it. I'm sure you want to stretch out your legs. So why don't you do that? So Naruto goes forward and then goes to open the seal. And the Nine Tails, he's reluctant because Naruto and him, they're friends at this point. Probably best friends. The Nine Tails doesn't even know that. But he wants to get out of the cage. So he's just being conflicted with emotions. Until Minato stops Naruto. And then they have their chat like in the original, just with no noise from the Nine Tails. So they stay in the cage. Damn. And once their talk is over, and Minato says he believes that Naruto can control the Nine Tails, or master the Nine Tails, Naruto goes forward and says, it's okay. He's became a friend over the 3 years. Kind of. Or probably really just 1 year. He still needs to become a friend to him. So, Naruto goes forward, and Minato just smiles this time. He doesn't stop Naruto. And Naruto unlocks the seal, and Minato fades away. And yeah, Naruto gets KCM 2. And once he gets KCM 2, that's when the Chubaku Tensei completely gets just folded, like a big chunk of rock just disappeared. And there, it's Naruto standing in the middle. And Pain, he's confused by this, and then Naruto just jumps down in immense speed and lands on the ground. And then he does he does the mini tail beast bomb and slams it into Pain and destroys it. It's done, bro. It's done. And once it's been destroyed, Naruto asks Pain, why did he do all this? And then he get the same talk except with Pain on the ground this time. So once Naruto gets his answer, and then he realizes that the Pains were connected. They all had Rinnegan, and they all had the same hair color, and there were 6 of them with all poles around their faces, which means they had to have been connected. So Kurama, he says his name also as well. Once he releases the seal, Kurama realizes that they're best friends. So he tells him his name once he's done beating Pain, not immediately there. So yeah, when Naruto realizes that Kurama is a living animal made of chakra. So maybe he might be able to sense another chakra since he's able to feel life force everywhere. Like a fox, I guess. I don't know. I don't know about animals. So yeah. When Naruto takes the pole and jabs it into him, and then he goes to look for Nagato because he senses him with the Nine Tails, his chakra. And then once he gets to Nagato, very fast, not split second, but pretty fast, few minutes. Yeah, they have the same talk, the exact same talk, so nothing really changes there. And then once Naruto goes back to the village, and with Sasuke waiting there. Yeah, they all congratulate him, and they all see him as the hero of the Leaf Village. Now, I remember in the last part that I was going to explain the few things that happen in the village, and because I keep forgetting to do like a something 0.5, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna say what happens to the village before Naruto got there. So yeah, once Pain destroyed the Leaf Village, everything goes the exact same except for Kakashi's fight. Once Kakashi fights Pain and he's being pushed back, Sasuke gets there, and he uses his Sharingan to match with Kakashi's, so they do almost the same plan, but with Sasuke being more important because he's fast and skilled and he has precision. But they would still fail because Almighty Push is godly, and they would all die with Sasuke on the floor coughing out blood until everything goes the same when Kakashi is about to get what's it called again? What is it called? I don't know what it's called. Well, just needle thing jabbed into his eye, but he uses the Kamui to Kamui it away. So he doesn't die, but he still dies anyway, like normal. He doesn't die by the needle, but still dies. So Sasuke, when he goes closer to Kakashi, or his last words, he looks into his eye, and then he accidentally does Amaterasu because of Itachi. And Kakashi Kamui's that away because he doesn't want to die by burning to death. And it's so sudden. So Sasuke thinks that he killed Kakashi, but didn't. But still Kakashi still died. Yeah. So Sasuke is mad, and so he unlocks the Mangekyo Sharingan and accidentally shoots Amaterasu at Pain because he was like, Pain! By doing that, he shot Amaterasu. And then when he realized that this ability was the same as Itachi's, he tried to use Susanoo. While he was doing Susanoo, Pain did Almighty Push to push away the flames, to like shoot a hole through the flames so it can just dissipate away. And yeah, Sasuke with his Susanoo just jumped at Pain, but Pain used Almighty Pull, grabbed his neck, slammed it to the ground, pulled out a pole, and then jabbed it into him. And then Sasuke died. Yeah. And then Sasuke comes back to life like Kakashi because Nagato gave away his life to the entire village. And yeah, that's all for part 3 of What If Naruto Was Wise. Hi. I actually like this series. And I can't believe it took me 7 months for me to make another part for it again. And yeah, I saw in the comments, I think that's the reason why I stopped making videos. I just saw in the comments for me to make this video. I forgot what it was, because, 7 months ago. And just when I saw that comment, just I think that's what put me to a stop when I think about it. But I'll just do any what if. Not any what if, just what ifs. I won't stop because I don't want to do that what if. Because I actually do like those what ifs. So yeah, that's everything. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe. I guess comment down below if you want. And yeah, peace.